Theory of Yoga SASTRA. Part 3.
ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
This lesson will be purely the continuation of lesson 2. There, we have discussed about creation and creator, Paramatma, Jivatma, Prakriti, Treta Siddhanta, Dvaita Siddhanta, Advaita Siddhanta, Ashramas, Varnas and Purushartha, so keep all those in your mind. So here we go to lesson 3. Ashramas, stages of human life. As per Dharma scriptures, the stages of human life, ashramas, can be divided into 4 categories as follows. 1. Brahmacharyas Ramam 2. Grihastas Ramam 3. Vanaprasthas Ramam and 4. Sannyasas Ramam. Brahmacharyas Ramam. This is the education period during the childhood. During this period, the child should learn each and everything such as both vidya, Brahma and Jnanam, including knowledge for existence, and avidya, knowledge of earnings for survival. After this education period, the child will become a matured person. In fact, regardless of their gender, everyone should go through this ashramam. It is their responsibility to themselves and to the society. Ashramas, stages of human life, follows. Grihasthasramam. After completing the education period, the person, man/woman, will become matured and need to earn money for their survival through the avidya which they have learned in the Brahmacharyas Ramam. Then they can go ahead with their marriage activities in order to set up a family. This is one of the social responsibilities of each human being towards the society. During this period, the householder, man/woman, need to produce children and provide them good education and other all required facilities in order to make their children fit to begin with their Grihasthas Ramam. It is one of the prime responsibilities of the Grihasthasrami to provide contribution, a small amount, based on their earnings, for the upliftment of dharmas in the society, but it should be given to the right hands only, or else it may be misused by the wrong hands. Grihasthasramam follows. However, some exceptional people can skip this ashrama and directly go to sannyasam, the last ashramam, but it will be purely based only on their past karmas. Whereas, one who enters to the Grihasthas Ramam should not jump into another ashramam without completing the same in the full sense. If they do so, of course they need to take another birth to suffer such karmabhalas, earnings which obtained through the irresponsible past karmas or performances. However, as said, some sadhus, sannyasis, can directly move to sannyas ramam without passing through Grihasthasramam and Vanaprasthasramam. Please note, it is not necessary that these sadhus needs to go to Himalaya for performing dhyana. Certainly they can live and work with us while undergoing through their sannyasas ramam. In such case they are known as karma yogis, one who tries to achieve moksha through their karmas. These people are following this path as per the wish of their gurus. Vanaprastham. Once the children of the Grihasthasrami got married and well settled, then the Grihasthasrami need to hand it over all of their responsibilities to their children or to the next generation. However, for a short period they can provide some advices and supports to their children, but if required, anyhow, gradually they must withdraw from all the family affairs and the external world as early as possible by finding more time for spiritual affairs. In reality, The vanaprastha is a gradual transition period from artha and kama, wealth, security, pleasure, and desires, to one with greater emphasis on moksha, spiritual liberation. The vanaprastharamam brings the person to the sannyasaramam, for one who follows the spiritual paths as guided by the Guru. Sannyasam. This stage will be marked by rejection of material desires and prejudices, represented by a state of disinterest and detachment from material life, generally without any meaningful property or home, and focused on moksha, peace, and simple spiritual life. They need to travel continuously in order to avoid any kind of attachment with any place and survive with the bhiksha, alms/offerings, only. Dhyana will be an important action in their life. A person who learns and starts to follow dharmas in brahmacharya and needs to strictly follow the same in the following ashramas, then artha and kamas are needs to be achieved from the grihasthasramam, then starts to giving up these gradually in the vanaprasthasramam and completing concentrating only for moksha in the sannyasasramam. However, the dharma they need to follow in all the above said ashramas. Purushartha, goals of human life. The ashramas are combined with 4 proper goals of human life, Purushartha. Those are dharma, artha, kama and moksha. 1. Dharma refers to the truth, righteousness and moral values. These are to be gained during brahmacharya, and this will be the foundation of the character of any person. 2. Artha. This is nothing but the prosperity and economic values, and these are essential during the grasthasramam. The grasthasrami need to earn sufficient money for the healthy and solid survival of their family as well as their society. Earning money is highly essential and mandatory for a grasthasrami, because they will be the financier for the spreading of dharma and culture in the society. The society will not give any respect to a grasthasrami who is not capable to earn money for themselves and for the society's survival. So, earn enough assets to live on and care for your family and society. Purushartha, goals of human life, follows. 3. Kama. This is the desire for pleasure is what drives human behavior. So, life without pleasure and enjoyment is hollow and empty. Kama is a total sensory experience that includes discovering the object, learning about the object, establishing emotional connection, learning the process of enjoyment, and experiencing the resulting feeling of well-being before, during, and after the experience. During grasthasramam this will be very important and having various options. However, during vanaprastham and sannyasam, there must be only one desire, and that is spiritual study and moksha respectively. For moksha, this is the state of reunion of individual soul, jivatma, to the Supreme Soul, Paramatma, or it is the ultimate aim of each jivatma. The vanaprastham and sannyasam is required to be followed to attain moksha. Well, everyone should be aware of the 4 proper goals of human life, Purushartha, then only the life will become successful. The following are the relationship between ashramas and Purushartha. Here comes the importance, because we all need to know thoroughly that, what is the aim of our life, how to tackle the same in the right way, what are the genuine methods to be adopted to achieve the same, and who could obtain success using these methods earlier. To be continued as theory of Yoga SASTRA. Part 4.
ॐ योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोदं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिराणतोऽस्मि। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।